There is a moment in your life that doesn't announce itself. It doesn't send a warning. It doesn't prepare you. It just arrives quietly. Maybe it happens when you notice your father struggling to lift something that once looked effortless, or when your mother asks you how to use her phone for the third time, or when you hear them say, "I'm getting tired more easily these days." And suddenly, something inside you shifts, because for the first time in your life, your parents don't feel invincible anymore. When you're a child, your parents feel like permanent fixtures of the universe. They know everything. They fix everything. They protect you from everything. When you fall, they lift you. When you're afraid, they reassure you. When the world feels uncertain, they are certainty. You never question their strength. You never question their presence. You assume they will always be there, because they always have been. But time is not loyal to anyone, not even to the people who raised you. There's a quote by the writer Gabriel Garcia Marquez. He said, "No matter what, nobody teaches you how to live without your parents. And the terrifying truth is, one day you will have to." The strange thing is, aging doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly, quietly, in ways that are easy to ignore. You don't notice it day to day, but then one day, you see it all at once. You notice the gray hair that wasn't there before, the slower walk, the hesitation in their voice, and the roles begin to reverse. The people who once protected you begin to need protection. There's a moment that many people remember forever. The first time their parent calls them for help. Not advice, not emotional support, but real physical help. Help with technology, help with paperwork, help with life. And in that moment, something changes. You realize they were never permanent. They were just human. Steve Jobs once said something powerful. He said, "Your time is limited, but what people forget is, so is theirs." Your parents also have a limited number of mornings, a limited number of conversations, a limited number of times they'll say your name. There's a quiet pain in watching your parents grow older, not because they complain, but because they don't. They don't tell you how tired they feel. They don't tell you their fears. They continue to ask about your life, your job, your problems. Because even as they grow older, they never stop being your parents. One of the greatest regrets people have is not spending enough time with their parents while they still could. Not because they didn't care, but because they assumed there would always be more time, more conversations, more visits, more chances. But time doesn't negotiate. It moves forward, silently, relentlessly. But here's the truth most people realize too late. Your parents don't need perfection. They don't need success. They don't need you to impress them. They just need your presence, your time, your attention. Because to them, you are not just part of their life. You are their life. So call them, visit them, sit with them, listen to their stories. Because one day, you will understand. They were never just your parents. They were your entire world, and you didn't even realize it.